You told Claude exactly what you needed, not vaguely, specifically. You said, keep this direct, keep it short, don't hedge. Claude said yes and produced something direct and short and unhedged. 4 messages later, the hedging was back. The qualifications had crept in. The register had drifted back toward Claude's default. You hadn't changed anything. You hadn't asked for anything different. You just kept working. You said it again. Claude adjusted. 3 messages later, back. This is not Claude ignoring you. This is not a prompt quality problem. This is something structural about how Claude processes a conversation. And once you understand it, one change to how you open every conversation fixes it permanently. That change is the anchor. The anchor. How one thing placed at the top of every conversation changes every response that follows. This episode is about something most people never learn about Claude. Not because it's hidden, because it requires understanding something about how Claude reads a conversation. And most tutorials skip straight to what to type without explaining why position matters. The insight. Within a conversation, Claude doesn't weight all context equally. What's at the top of the conversation and what's in the most recent message both get disproportionate influence on what Claude generates next. Everything in the middle competes. Most people place their important instructions in the middle, reactive, mid-session, in response to something going wrong. That's the least effective position in the entire conversation. The operators who get consistent results place those instructions at the top, before the first task begins. Not because they're more disciplined, because they understand the architecture. Here is how most conversations with Claude actually go. Someone opens a new chat. They have a task. They describe the task. Claude responds. The output is close, but not quite right. The register is off, or the depth is wrong, or it's doing something they didn't want. They correct it mid-conversation. Claude adjusts. Good. They keep working. 5 messages later, the problem is back. They correct it again. Claude adjusts again. They keep working. The pattern repeats for the length of the session. What they are doing is fighting the architecture instead of using it. Every mid-session correction is a reactive fix to a problem that shouldn't exist. It works in the moment, Claude is responsive, but it doesn't hold because the instruction is buried behind everything that came before it and competed out by everything that comes after. The architecture has a mechanism that makes instructions permanent. They just haven't found it yet. Here is how Claude reads a conversation. Before generating any response, Claude processes the entire context window, every message, in order from top to bottom. But generation is not uniformly influenced by everything it read. The top of the conversation is the only position where an instruction is present at every generation without competing for attention. Everything placed there is read before every response for the length of the session. That is the anchor position. This explains the experience everyone has had. You said it, Claude acknowledged it. 3 messages later, it was gone. It wasn't gone because Claude forgot. Claude, the instruction, is still in the context window. It was gone because the instruction is now in the middle of the conversation, competing with everything that came before it and everything that came after it, while the most recent message is pulling generation toward whatever you asked for most recently. Claude is not being difficult. It is doing exactly what the architecture produces, responding to a weighted blend of context, with the most recent and the most upstream inputs carrying the most weight. A mid-session correction gets 1 or 2 generations of high compliance before it starts losing to recency and volume. The fix is not to repeat the correction more emphatically. The fix is to place it where it doesn't need to compete. The anchor is the first message of a conversation. Not the first task, the first message. The one that runs before any task begins, that establishes the conditions under which every task will be answered. It is not a preamble. It is not context setting for Claude's benefit. It is a structural decision, placing the instructions that must hold across the session in the position that carries the most stable weight in the context window. When the anchor is well written, Claude applies it to every response automatically. You don't restate it. You don't remind Claude. You don't correct mid-session. The anchor holds because of where it sits, not because you keep reinforcing it. The first message is not the first task. It is the conditions under which every task will be answered. 4 things, no more. 1. The destination. Not the first task, the end point. What does a successful session look like? What is the thing you are trying to have at the end? The more specifically this is named, the more Claude can orient every response toward it. 2. The priority. What wins when there's a trade-off? Speed or precision? Comprehensiveness or directness? Safety or creativity? You will face that trade-off in the session. The anchor is where you decide in advance which side wins, so Claude doesn't have to guess. 3. The register. How should Claude speak to you? Direct or measured? Editorial or technical? Blunt or diplomatic? Claude's default register is measured, thorough, and careful. If that's not what you need, the anchor is where you replace it. Once, at the top. 4. What to avoid. The specific default Claude reaches for that this session should not contain. Hedging, comprehensiveness, balance, lists. Whatever Claude does automatically that the work doesn't need, name it here at the top and it won't appear. 4 fields, written once, held for the session. Here is what an anchor looks like. Before we start, here is the frame for this entire conversation. Apply it to every response. I won't repeat it. Destination, the end point, what done looks like. Priority, what wins the trade-off. Register, how Claude should speak, direct/editorial/technical. Avoid, the default this session should not contain. That is the anchor, 4 lines, written before the first task. The variables in yellow are operator decisions. Claude cannot generate these. The register Claude would default to, the priority Claude would assume, the thing Claude would reach for automatically. None of that is what the operator needs. The anchor is where the operator's specific judgment replaces Claude's default. What changes after this anchor is in place? Every response in the session starts from the operator's conditions, not from Claude's defaults. The register doesn't drift. The priority doesn't flip. The session doesn't end somewhere the operator didn't intend. 2 operators, same task, same Claude. Different opening. Operator A opens with the task, writes a clear, specific brief, gets a good first response, adjusts the register mid-session, gets a better second response, adjusts again at message 8 when the drift has accumulated, spends 15% of the session managing what the output is doing instead of what the output contains. Operator B opens with an anchor, 4 lines before the task. Destination, priority, register, avoid. Then the task. The first response is already in the right register. The priority is already correct. The session doesn't drift because the anchor is present at every generation. Operator B spends the session working on the content, not managing the conversation. Same model, same task. The anchor is the only difference. The anchor and the Claude project are related but not the same. A Claude project's custom instructions load automatically into every conversation in that project. They are the permanent version of the anchor, conditions that don't need to be written because they were written once and persist. If you've built your projects well, those instructions are your anchor for every session in that project. The anchor is what you use when you are working outside a project. A specific session needs conditions that aren't in your project. The session has a particular priority or constraint that's specific to this piece of work. The project is the operator-level anchor. The session anchor is the task-level anchor. Both work the same way mechanically. Position at the top, applied to every generation. The difference is scope and permanence. Operators who have both are never starting from Claude's defaults. They are always starting from their own conditions. The first message is not the first task. It is the conditions under which every task will be answered. Place what matters most at the top of the conversation, and it will be present at every generation for the length of the session without you touching it again. That is the anchor. 6 months in, the operator who uses anchors works differently from the one who doesn't. Not because they've learned more techniques, because they stopped spending session time managing drift. The anchor holds the register. The anchor holds the priority. The anchor holds the destination. Those things don't require attention during the session because they were decided before it started. The other thing that happens? The discipline of writing the anchor reveals gaps in thinking that the session would have exposed anyway, just later, after output had already been generated in the wrong direction. If you can't name the destination specifically, you discover that before Claude starts. If you don't know which priority wins the trade-off, you decide it before Claude has to guess. The anchor is not just a technique for better output. It is a thinking discipline that compounds across every session you ever run. The operators who write anchors consistently get better at writing anchors, and better at knowing what they actually want before they ask for it. The anchor. Starter table. Before we start, here is the frame for this conversation. Apply it to every response. I won't repeat it. Destination. What done looks like. Specific, not vague. Priority. What wins when there's a trade-off. Register. Direct, editorial, technical, measured. Avoid. The Claude default this session doesn't need. Use when. Starting any session longer than 3 exchanges. The register has drifted in past sessions on this work. There's a specific priority Claude would otherwise have to guess. You're working outside a Claude project. Don't use when. Your project custom instructions already cover these conditions. The session is a single one-off task with a single output. You don't yet know what the destination is. Find out first, anchor second. The anchor replaces mid-session correction, written once, applied everywhere. The first message is not the first task. The anchor connects to 3 other things on this channel. The one prompt that changes everything covers why position in the context window matters mechanically and what the frame prompt contains. The anchor is the same concept with a tighter name and a clearer explanation of why the top holds. Claude Has No Memory of You covers the cross-session version of this problem. The anchor solves within-session drift. Projects solve between-session drift. Together, they cover the full memory architecture. And the posture of pushback. Once an anchor is in place, pushback becomes diagnostic rather than corrective. You're not fighting drift. You're reading Claude's responses against a stable frame and adjusting when something genuinely doesn't fit. 3 episodes, 1 complete picture of how to structure a Claude session so you're always working from your conditions, not Claude's defaults. That's the episode. See you in the next one.